following message is a public service announcement brought to you by your friends at DHanX.
Break it down!
Hey YouTubers, DHanX here, and welcome to another rant. And this rant is dedicated to none other than Kanye West, who seems to have not learned his lesson when we used the Reaper on him back in 2009. After his little stage rant, that of course he's repeated this past week at the Grammys. Now, if you don't remember, and I don't know why, back in 2009, he jumps on the stage when Taylor Swift was receiving one of her first musical awards. This is back when she first started, and this is way before we found out that she was none other than a big mouth slut. Back then, she was just a fresh face in the music industry, and everybody got upset that he jumped on stage, interrupted her award ceremony, and said that she didn't deserve the award, that Beyonce deserved the award. And, of course, that's 6 years ago. Now, here he is. He's doing it, almost 6 years ago, and he's doing it again. This time, he jumps on the stage, and of course, different artists. This is for a singer known as Beck, who's been who even at this point is a little bit more established than Taylor Swift. I think he's been in the music industry since at least the 1990s. So he does it. Once again, he claims that Beyonce should have gotten the award then instead of Beck. Now, I don't know if this guy's been totally paying attention, but she's got somebody that if he was dumb enough, he would have jumped on the stage like he did, and said that she deserved an award. And that's, of course, her husband, Jay-Z. Now, why he didn't do it? Maybe because he's a little more smarter than that. I mean, if all intents and purposes, Beyonce is best known for songs that demean men, and just even when she was part of Destiny's Child, she did most of their songs were about demeaning men and all men are cheaters and all that. The same type of songs almost every time, and all. And if Jay-Z wanted to, he could have defended her. Saying that she deserved an award, but he didn't. He was pretty much a good sport about it. Here's this guy coming out of nowhere. Doesn't even know that he personally knows Beyonce, and not only does it once, he does it twice in a span of 6 years. Just because, it's just as Beyonce that he's doing it for. It's and of course the difference between 2009 and now also is that he himself is married. He's married to Kim Kardashian. And here's a woman who, in my opinion, would need a man to jump on the stage anywhere and defend her honor. This is a woman who has been lampooned and made fun of by talk shows and news shows and tabloid shows and the tabloids and the press and everything else for a long time. And he's defending some other guy's wife just because he thinks that her music is better than everybody else's. He doesn't even jump on the stage to defend it, to say that he deserves an award. It's just Beyonce. I don't get it. Just to prove how much of an asshole he is, that he can't even go into. He's not brave enough to go defend his wife. He'll defend some other guy's wife when he thinks that they were wronged when it comes to being chosen as somebody good in the music industry through some some superficial award. But he himself, this shows that he doesn't have he's got a total lack of talent. All he can do is just make an asshole of himself to keep himself in the news. it's interesting too. He hooked himself up with Kim Kardashian in the first place because you know, most men that are hooked up with him are pretty much made fun of by all the women on that show. How do you think Bruce Jenner lost his mind in all this and went to drag? It's these women demean men on their show and all the time. So it's perfectly understandable. He lost it and started going out and drag. I know he was a gymnast or whatever back in the 70s when it came to the Olympics and everything, but it just explains everything that. Thankfully, that's the only redeeming part of him. He doesn't let the Kardashians' view on men affect him enough to lose it like Bruce Jenner did. We'll just see how this relationship's going. It's incredible this marriage has gone as long as it has, and even has produced so far, it's maybe a child. It's incredible. It took forever for us to actually see her with a baby after she gave birth. But that's just another rant. And Kanye, start defending your own woman. Stop defending some woman who has somebody there that actually would defend her if needed, and just get a life. Actually do something in the music industry that is worth something. So people can that will respect you as a musician and the singer and all that. Stop being an asshole to your potential fans and all. Just shut the fuck up. In other words. But that's pretty much my few cents in on this Kanye West outburst 2.0, as I like to call it. Just hope you enjoyed this little rant. And stay tuned here for more rants and commentaries and whatnot here on the Weirdo Network. See ya.
Well, I guess if you're not down with that, we got 2 words for you! Suck it!
I am an idiot.